A week ago, President Museveni expressed his desire to amend election laws to prohibit voting at polling stations where the electronic voter system fails to function. Museveni claimed that a loophole in the existing law allowed the opposition to cheat him out of the 1 million votes during the 2021 general elections.
The law must be amended. The law must provide that if the machine doesn't work, you suspend the elections. Forget.
This statement aligns with a series of proposed electoral reforms already being discussed. The Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Norbert Mao, confirmed this at the belated International Democracy Day event held at the residence of the Swedish ambassador in Kampala.
We want to go electronic compulsorily. We have already tabled it in cabinet. It has faced some delays, but we are going to get it done.
Mao emphasized that the electronic voting system will eliminate issues like ballot stuffing at polling stations.
There will be no doubt as to how many voters were registered at a polling station, how many actually showed up and voted. So that means now it will not be possible to tick ballots after the election because the machine will already record who has voted and even at what time.
Another key proposal includes measures to limit the excessive use of money during elections.
We also need to ban fundraising around election time because it drives the cost of elections up and pushes away those who don't have money and over-commercializes the politics.
Mao also addressed police restrictions on freedoms of assembly and association, attributing this to a lack of regulations to operationalize the Public Order Management Act. He noted that this has left police to interpret the law at their discretion, often requiring citizens to seek approval rather than simply notifying the police. However, the formulation of these regulations is still pending.
In the absence of regulations, the police has too wide a latitude. The President of Uganda has said that draft regulation needs to be discussed by the National Security Council. So that is where we are.
On the belated celebration of the International Democracy Day, Kampala Deputy Lord Mayor Doreen Nyanjura expressed skepticism about Uganda's democratic status.
I don't think in Uganda we have ever had any form of democracy whatsoever. Little wonder that even the International Day of Democracy is not one of the days that is celebrated in this country. Today we had to be hosted by a foreign mission for us to celebrate the International Day of Democracy. Had it been not here, and maybe I was going to come out and mobilize my other opposition leaders, you know what would have happened? Would have been beaten, probably right now would be appearing before a magistrate.
The national investigator at Afrobarometer Uganda says Uganda emerged second out of 39 countries in agitation for democracy, but concerns about how the democracy is practiced had the country ranked 13th.
It really gives us hope as researchers that if we address those shortcomings that people keep mentioning with respect to our elections, then people's perceptions of democracy in Uganda will improve.
With less than a year before the start of presidential campaigns, it remains to be seen how many of the electoral reforms proposed by citizens and suggested by the Supreme Court in the 2016 presidential election petition will be implemented. Jackson Onyango, NTV.